I'm Eric Triplett, the Pond Digger. Today we're in Upland, California at Mystic Koi. We're going to talk to koi expert Shawn McHenry and going to find out about Hanako, the world's oldest koi. Shawn.
Eric.
I am here for a reason.
What is up, my man?
We want to know about the oldest living koi.
Of
the
course.
World's oldest koi.
The story of Hanako. Well, if we're going to tell the story of Hanako, we got to start at Chagoi.
Let's do it.
All right. So, Chagoi is one of the very first varieties of koi that we've seen. And in fact, if you look at them, they're not much different than carp, really. The word cha comes from ocha, meaning tea. So it's like a tea-colored koi.
Okay.
Which is brown, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's take a look at some Chagoi.
Let's do it.
All right. So we'll start with the big girl right now.
Oh, she's huge.
Yeah, she is.
A monster. Is this bull 3 foot?
Just about. This koi is maybe 30. I think maybe 34 inches, 35 inches, somewhere right around there. I guess it's bull's 36.
Yeah,
so
that's what I'm
right.
saying.
Yeah.
36 bull. She's huge.
She's always bent in there. So, Chagoi are really cool. They're one of my absolute favorite koi. They're the friendliest fish in the pond. They grow like crazy, so they're always the first ones to be up there eating. What makes them unique is they're generally like the gentle giants. So when you feed fish, you'll see, this big ravenous squad of koi come and just
flipping
chomp,
water
chomp, chomp.
everywhere. Yeah.
Like this is like the smooth operator of the koi world. Like just kind of moseys on over, real slow and cool, and just opens that giant mouth and just
gobbles it down.
Yeah, just sucks in like $5 worth of koi food at one time. And so that is Chagoi.
I think for the most part, people are going to say this is kind of an ugly fish. Most people do, right?
Sure. I think like the hippie type, like they respect like the earth tones that they bring.
Okay.
And there are lots of different color variations of Chagoi. So we have like a green Chagoi, a brown Chagoi, like a red Chagoi, or like a root beer color.
Okay.
My personal Chagoi.
Nessie.
Yeah. Everyone knows Nessie if they've been to Mystic Koi. Nessie's a very, very green flavor.
She's gorgeous.
Chagoi.
I love her.
Yeah, she's beautiful. She's probably more famous than I am at Mystic Koi.
I bet. Too bad they couldn't get her autograph.
I know, right? Yeah, it's true.
It's a beautiful fish. I really love it. I like Chagoi quite a bit because I understand they get huge and their friendly attributes, but for the most part, people don't really feel it.
One of my first trips to Japan, I was 17 years old. I was at Sakai Fish Farm, which is the most famous koi breeder in Hiroshima, and I'm looking in his ponds. He's famous for kohaku, and in his pond are all these beautiful kohaku, and then this giant Chagoi. I mean, when I say giant, like, it makes this fish look puny. Really? Yeah. And I'm like, wow, you breed Chagoi? And he's like, no, but I have this koi in here for a reason. And I'm like, what's the reason? And he says, as a koi breeder, my goal is to produce a fish of a perfect body line and perfect scalation. The pattern and color, that comes secondary to body shape. And Chagoi are the paradigm or epitomize perfect body and perfect shape.
And massive size.
Absolutely.
I mean, the scales are huge. They're just like...
Yeah, and you can see
they're almost as big as a quarter. They're huge.
Scale here, yeah, like it's this beautiful crisscross overlaying, the high quality skin, and so what Kentaro was explaining to me there was, this is to remind me not to be confused by pattern and color. Like my goal is always to create this body. This koi is bred by Marudo Koi Farm. She's only 4 years old, so as you can see, one nice thing about Chagoi is they grow really, really fast. Because again, they're using that nutrients for size and shape, and they're not using that nutrients for color and pattern. Again, there's not much to the pattern of a Chagoi. It's a single colored fish, and what that means is we can really, really focus, as a koi judge that I am, what we start to focus on is the body line, how straight the body is, how good the conformation is. She doesn't have a belly at all, but she's a very, very strong, wide-bodied koi. And the next thing we look at is the scalation, the skin quality, and how each scale is there and appropriately sized. And in between each scale is the skin surrounding the scale. And when you start really, really looking at it is when you begin to appreciate things like skin quality and body shape, when you take things like color and pattern out of the picture.
Are you trying to skirt the issue of the oldest living koi? We're getting there, right?
Yeah, eventually we'll talk about Hanako.
Okay. Do you have some of the other color varieties?
Yeah, let's look at some other cousins of the Chagoi.
And we're getting to the oldest living koi.
And we'll talk about Hanako.
Okay.
No doubt.
All right, cool.